Hello everybody, this is Fred Quinones at qtheexperts at eXp Realty. I'm going to be talking to out-of-state buyers who are looking to purchase a property in Florida. And especially if you're coming to live down here and enjoy the wonderful weather, why wouldn't you, right? But if you're purchasing a home in cash, there's really not too much to be concerned about. We could talk about that in another video, but what I primarily want to focus on are individuals who may need some sort of financing in order to purchase a home down here in Florida, especially if you're going to be moving down here. Many of you are finding that we're in an extraordinary seller's market where if you're able to put your home on the market, you're able to get, above list, offers, which is a great thing for you as a seller. And especially if you're coming from the northern states, you're realizing that, moving down to Florida, you have a wealth of opportunity to be able to buy, your dream home that you always wanted down here in paradise. Well, when doing that, I would implore you, and Nicole would implore you, or any good realtor would implore you, to make sure that you take some steps before you get into the process of selling your house, to have some conversations with some licensed lenders that are in the state of Florida, or that are licensed in the state of Florida. The reason why I bring that up is because many of you might be able to, let's just say, for example, you sell your home in New York with plans to moving down here, and you're not ready to retire, so you're not collecting Social Security, and you got a nice amount of equity from your house. Let's say you've got $175,000 in your pocket from the sale of your house. But when you come down here, you have to think that a lender still has to be able to understand that you're going to be paying your mortgage. So there's a thing that you have to be concerned about, which is continuity of employment. Because when a lender is going to be, pretty much setting you up to get you the financing to purchase a home, there's going to be some basic questions that they're going to ask. If you are a business owner, they're going to ask for your last 2 years worth of tax returns. They may ask for other financial information like bank statements and things of that nature. And, if you kind of were deciding to, sell, leave everything and come down here, without having a continuity of employment, what you'll find is that you may not qualify for a mortgage. Let's just say that you work a traditional job where you're getting a paycheck and you get your W-2s at the end of the year, you do your tax returns, you get a paycheck and everything. And let's just say you went, you sold your home, you have some equity, and you left your job to come down to move to Florida. That gap in employment may be a reason why you might not get the financing for someone like myself, Fred, or Nicole, realtors, to be able to help you. So the short story that I'm just going to say in this whole conversation is a responsible thing to do is obviously speak to one of us, the realtors, so that we can kind of start to guide you and set a plan for you to make your goals become a reality. But the first thing that we're going to do, which might put a little homework on you, is to have those conversations, if you're going to need lending, with some lenders in Florida before you make any huge changes in your current situation, before you even possibly sell your home in another state. Because the reality is we want to make sure that by the time you get ready to make the pilgrimage down here and look for a home to call yourself, to call it home, that you will ultimately be situated, prepared, have asked all the questions to the lenders that are licensed here to ensure that you can transition and get approved for your loan, and that we can move forward and find the house that you're looking for. So if you have any other further questions, thoughts, or ideas that you'd like to ask or talk about, Fred Quinones and my wife Nicole Quinones would be more than happy to help you with all your real estate needs. Don't hesitate to give us a call. Until then, you have a wonderful day, and I hope this information was helpful. Talk to you next week. Bye.